Hi Thomas, Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. Thanks for being part of our hitting video analysis project. We're going to go through a couple of your swings, take a look at some things you do, and then talk a little about some maybe some things we can work on. Let's talk about your setup to start off with. Just a classic, basic setup, which is great. The reason it's good is it's repeatable. You can get in this position every time. Your feet are really good there. I like that's part of your swing. I like part of your setup. That's really good. Your feet are parallel and square to home plate. The longer you can keep those feet square to home plate throughout your swing, the better off you're going to be. Your legs are shoulder width apart, which is really good. You look very athletic. Looks like you're a big, strong kid, so that's good. Go forward a little bit here and see what you do. Kind of rock back and forth, which is good. It's momentum going forward. Okay, we're going to talk about how your stride foot does. Okay, is that on the ground? It's on the ground. Okay. So one thing I would like to maybe see it change a little bit, Bud, is that your foot went from being like this, like your back foot is right now, to being like that. Okay? Try to not let that foot get open. Try to keep that foot closed when that stride foot lands and hits the ground. Okay, we click forward here. We're going to draw a line. Let's actually go back a little bit to where your foot hits the ground. Right there. Okay, we're going to take a line and put it right in front of your head. Okay, when that stride foot hits the ground, Thomas, you should be done going forward. Your eyes and your head should not go forward anymore. Or your body. We don't want you leaking forward as the ball is coming forward. Okay? Let's see what you do. Do we have any movement going forward? Okay, very little. That's really good. Not too much movement there. Pretty quiet head, pretty quiet eyes. Those are all really good things. I like that. Okay, I love what your backside does. That position here. Driving that knee down. Okay, our whole goal here as a hitter, Thomas, is drive that knee right to the inside of that front spike on that front foot. That action right there creates resistance. That energy that's created by resistance is what drives the baseball, is what gets those big muscles in your legs connected with the power surface, and being connected to the ground creates more bat speed and more power as you hit the baseball. Okay, we roll through this a little bit. Point of contact. Again, pretty much a classic here. Make sure you stay on the ball of your foot looks like you are there. That's good. One thing I would talk about from this standpoint, look at your lower half, is your front leg. I want you to have some flex in that front leg, but not that much. Okay, that's a little too much flex. And what that does is that when you flex your leg too much, you lose some of the ability to resist the action you're taking to drive that knee down to your front foot. Okay? If that was a little firmer, you hear about that all the time. You want to hit against the front side. You want to throw against the front side when you're throwing baseball, pitching, catching, whatever position you play. You're throwing against that firm front side. And when you allow that front leg to bend as much as you're doing, you're right on the verge, right on the edge of releasing some of that energy you've created by driving your knee down. So if you can get that thing a little more straightened out, just an eensy-weensy bit less of a bend in that leg, I think you'll find you'll have a little bit more power that way too. We do not want it locked out, but I don't think we want to bend as much as you are. Just take a little bit of that away. Let's finish through this swing. Again, this is really good. Got your power L there. Your left arm's in fantastic shape. Head's in a good spot with the baseball. As we go through, you get real good extension. Lots of room between the butt of the bat and your body. That's good. Let's see where your finish goes. Okay, your finish goes around your body. You'll see most pro guys are going to go more at this point in their swing. That barrel is going to be up in here someplace. Okay, so try to make sure once you get through contact, through extension, that barrel's coming up and not around your body. Guys that have a tendency to go around their body have a tendency to hit a lot of balls to their pull side. And in order to be, considered a complete hitter, you want to be able to hit to all three fields. Okay, what else do we got? Take another swing here. Again, that's really good. Your swing plane's pretty good. You might get flat a little bit early or level a little bit early. Where we want to be level, Thomas, is about from here to here. We can get level in this area right in here. Start downhill, and then between there and there, try to be as level as we can, like you are right here. Look at this. Boom. And that's pretty darn good. You're in really good shape there. My only question will be is if you get it flat too early. When we get it flat too early, and then we're not as compact, our swing isn't as short as we want it to be. When we start moving up the ladders of baseball, start facing better pitching with more velocity, we want to make sure that that barrel is flat only from there to there. If you get it flat too early, it's going to be a little longer swing than you really want to compete at the higher levels. Man, great barrel catch. Head stop perfect. Like I said, maybe a little less bend in that front leg, but extension-wise, really good. Get that barrel up, get that barrel up. Actually, a better finish there too. So, very good in that position. So, not a lot to work on for you, Thomas. Really, other than maybe some dual tee work, where you put one tee in front of the other with a ball on it, and put the back tee behind it about 2.5 feet, and raise that tee about an inch to an inch and a half above the tee with the ball on it, and kind of make sure you're swinging over the top of the front tee, or excuse me, swinging over the top of the back tee, and still be able to hit land drives to the front tee. And then, after each swing, hold that finish and check those legs, and make sure that front leg has a little less bend in it, so that you're able to create some more resistance throughout your swing. Make sure we don't see anything else. Really good there. Good, nice quiet eyes, nice quiet head, no leaking whatsoever. Barrel right on the baseball. You got your fingernails up on that hand and down on the other one, so very, very good. Posture's in a great position there. We talked about the front leg a little bit, but other than that, pretty good. Looks like you're a pretty successful hitter right now. You scored up every ball you swung on so far, it looks like. But I would like to see that finish be a little higher. I want to check one more thing on the next swing and see where your chest is at contact. Foot hits the ground. Make sure you don't open up on that stride. And let's see where you are at contact. Okay, not too bad a shape. For a right-hand hitter, Thomas, at the point of contact, your goal is kind of have that chest pointing towards the second baseman. That's going to ensure that you're staying square to home plate as long as you can. If you're square up to the pitcher all the time, as far as, when you're making contact, you get your chest towards that pitcher, that's probably when, in the heat of battle, when the adrenaline's rushing through your veins, it's probably going to be too early during a game. Other than that, great job, Thomas. Thanks again for being part of our program. Looking forward to seeing you at another ABC baseball camps. Thank you.